Welcome to The Debrief, where we talk with the Washington Examiner's top journalists about the headlines they're covering this week and where the story's going next. I'm Sarah Westwood, and I'm here today with senior editor David Mark. And David, this past week we saw that San Franciscans recalled their liberal district attorney. There's been a lot of takes about what that means for the midterms, but what warning signs do you see in that recall result?
Yeah, liberal is being generous. This is Chesa Boudin, who ran on a platform of criminal justice reform, which in reality meant jailing fewer criminal suspects and ending cash bail. In reality, just knowing people who live in San Francisco, who are even pretty democratic and liberal, saying crime is out of control, the streets are a mess, neighborhoods where you used to be able to take your kids for a walk, you would never want to go there at night anymore. I think that contributed to a lot of it. It's a warning sign for Democrats on crime in the era of the George Floyd protests. They better be careful with this.
There are primaries coming up next in South Carolina. What are you looking for there?
Right, this is an interesting one, and there are two House primaries to watch in which Donald Trump has endorsed or at least been an active participant. One is Republican Nancy Mace, who for a variety of reasons got on Trump's bad side. He endorsed her opponent. This is in the Charleston area. Upstate, there's a Republican House member, Tom Rice, who is one of 10 Republicans to vote for impeachment of Trump the second time around. Trump has endorsed a rival there. He's going out, he's gunning for both of these incumbents, but they might still hold on. So it might be yet another set of losses for Trump-endorsed candidates.
How is Trump's endorsement record doing so far at this point in the primaries?
It's a mix depending how you count it. It's not exactly a scientific endeavor, but let's say if he were a NFL football coach, he'd be about 10-7, maybe 9-8 or so. So a winning record, but not that strongly.
And finally, we saw the primaries in Ohio and Pennsylvania and Georgia. A lot of the, marquee races are behind us now. What are you looking forward to as we sort of close out primary season and runoff season?
There's still some good Senate primaries left on both sides of the aisle in states that both parties want to flip the seats. In Wisconsin, in which Democrats dearly want to beat Republican Senator Ron Johnson, there's a crowded primary coming up in which there's a very wealthy guy, a co-owner of the Milwaukee Bucks, running against a more progressive candidate. In New Hampshire, there's a series of Republican candidates running to take on Democratic Senator Maggie Hassan. So that and a whole bunch of other races.
Well, David, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
You can get more reporting from David and the rest of the political team at washingtonexaminer.com.